Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another exciting episode of Stellaris. Where we last left off, geez, I don't know, it was a while ago, and I do apologize for that. But I'm sure we were stuck looking to expand out. Looks like our colonies could definitely use some work. Durkheim's not looking too bad. Apis could use... well, I guess it's got buildings where everyone is, so it just needs to grow. Delphi definitely needs to grow. We'll get that up soon, and Tethys is kind of the same. Yeah, just requires buildings and such. Alright, so I know... taking a look at the way the world works, or the galaxy works, these guys are in a federation. We're not going to be stronger than all three of them. So we only have one direction to go. It's into the Stellaris assimilators. There is a slight problem with going into the Stellaris assimilators. I guess I could unpause and at least go on speed 1. These guys are Gestalt consciouses. So that means when we land on a planet and take it from them, they will all die. Unless I did design these guys with some, I think they're penguins. With some space penguins. So this is sounding a little too loud. Let's just drop that down a little bit. Maybe tone that down ever so slightly. That feels better. So when we take their planets, if it's just populated by the machines that I've built here, these guys here, then they will all die and leave the planet, and then it will become nothing. So one of the first things we need to do if we go after these guys, well, when we go after these guys, is to plop down humans on planets as quick as possible. Now, we probably will run into issues of habitability. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not good planets. But you know what really, what can you do about that? We got both of you sitting around doing nothing. You should assist research. Can I do that? Have I unlocked the technology? I haven't, so that's why they're sitting around doing nothing. Please tell me we're going to be working on that. I guess at some point we will be. Right. Is there much to do here? I mean, there's much to do everywhere. Just wanted to get all sorted out mentally here. That's tough for all history there. We got the odd factory producing things that cost us many a pop, which is why, yeah, now it's all coming back. Delphi's underpopulated. Because we threw away 2 pops trying to get that thing to work. We figured it out in the end, and that's really all that matters. Energy's looking fine. I wouldn't mind getting set up there. We know one of those is going to have to be a mine. The other one can be a lovely mineral processing facility. Because that looks like what is going to be rocking fairly well on this planet. Yeah, okay. So, if we want to take on the Stellaris assimilators, the first thing we're going to need to do is get past those pirates that are there. So, what do I want? I would guess out of all of these defensive stations, because they're not going to take that long, let's go down to the Hyken sector, or system, and see if these guys are still here. Now, I don't necessarily think that I can take on... is there any way I can do this? Hold on. We might just send a sacrificial lamb here. Because I'm not confident the entire fleet can handle that. So we'll just send the Ad Astra. No, Strike Force Centaur. That's a perfectly cromulent name. Just head over there. There we go. So we'll either see that there's nothing there, or we'll get wiped out, but at least we'll know what's going on.
Technology secured.
And then we can start shifting more towards taking the Stellaris assimilators out. Now, there's many problems with that. Of course, star bases are going to be, you know, nice and difficult to take in this mod with a fleet that's half its strength. So we'll see just, you know, how much land we could actually grab from these stupid robots. I mean, they don't have too many planets, so they have less planets than we do. They should be fairly easy to take anyway. Well, time will tell. We still got some further expansion to do here. The 5,000 energy credit limit is going to be insane. Looks like the space elves have stopped guaranteeing us. It's probably not a good thing. They still like us. They are association members of this stupid federation that formed below us. So are the Spork Order, which I think is weird. We've got authoritarian, xenophobic, militarist, slaving despots in association status with, you know, egalitarian xenophile spiritualists. You know, xenophile fanatic materialists. What are these stupid space cockroaches? Fanatic egalitarian spiritualists? There's no way the Spork Order and them should be like, yeah, well, I mean, you can't join the Federation, but we can work together towards common goals. What common goals? Silly. Ronto Swarm over here is just kicking it. I feel sorry for the Spoats having to deal with that, but you know, they have to. Suckers. Our position isn't that great to be calling other people suckers, for that matter. Well, what can you do? You know, you roll the dice, the galaxy places you somewhere, and you're just like, yep, we gotta roll with that. So you do. And now you wind up in this position. At least we're not, you know, completely dead. There's something there. Alright, let's see if the Takarsa simulators have been busy with these stupid pirates. Ancient Mineral Processing Hub. Yes. Okay, so we haven't. And yeah, our fleet is not strong enough to punch through this yet. I of course say. Are you going to be able to retreat in time? No, but I am glad. I am very glad that I only sent that one Corvette. So that's good. That is good news. We just need to build up a bit more. Now, if those guys... Yeah, our shields should be good against those mining drones. What do we got here? 21 Prudent class Corvettes and 10 destroyers. But we also have planets to build up. You see, this is where we're not in a good spot, right? Like, we've got so much to spend on. It's just ridiculous. Alright, let's get you going with a mineral processing facility because it's going to be necessary. And then the growth coming along. Well, you know, we might as well get some farms going there. You're coming along just fine. We'll wait for you to do your thing. Do we need more? I mean, do we need more science? The answer to that question is always yes. So let's do that. Durkheim, how are you looking, buddy? We're filling in the blanks now, so that's a good sign. And then Unity should be nice and full up. And this guy should just be reset or going off doing his thing, right? Set rights. Yeah, no migration control. So they can freely go about the galaxy, which is good because that's exactly what we want them to do. Oh, so much. So much to do. I'm also impressed that we're friendly enough with the Sporf manufacturers. I'm sure they're the ones, you know, keeping peace between the Federation and us. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the UN and the stupid cockroaches were like, no, 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 we gotta go to war with Commonwealth of Man. And the Sporfs are just like, no, just don't be ridiculous. Last time this nation fought, we made good money. Yeah. I don't necessarily feel like upgrading those farms is the right thing, especially when we got 2 new farms coming through on Tethys. And this is coming along nicely. How is... we don't care about you factions. Oh, we're almost done there. We could certainly... if we're going to be attacking people, and we will be... did I get... oh, I did too. Excellent. We should probably get some more assault armies. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, then I start looking at Durkheim, and I'm like, well, Durkheim could probably use some armies. And now the attack armies aren't, you know, rocking it too importantly for us right now. I don't even know what the point of that entire sentence was. I apologize for wasting everyone's time. What I meant to say is, we're fine with the assault armies for now. What we'll need in the future are some defensive armies. So, you know, that's just something to keep in mind. One thing I am going to do is just quickly pause the recording while I go grab some water, because that'll be good to have while I do this. So just bear with me. Thank you. All right, that's feeling better. Nothing to do with you guys. Yeah. Okay, let's unpause, kick it up to at least speed 2. Because like I say, right now we're in a build phase. Our fleets aren't strong enough to punch through there. Why aren't you building ships then, History Nerd? Well, because we need to build up our actual empire itself before we can start throwing more destroyers and corvettes at the show. I mean, we can maybe throw down some, but wouldn't it be better to get, like, mineral operations rolling on Delphi? I think it would be. I think it would be great to get some mineral operations and some energy operations rolling on Tethys as well. We got a lot of raw materials that we're not using over here. We got another world transformed into a continental glory wonderland, so that's good. Think we can quite... nah, it's so expensive. 5,000 energy credits? We're gonna need to go to a war that remains profitable for us while we fight. So we can, you know, build up a whole slew of energy credits without spending them. I don't know why that took so long for me to get to, but it did. So on the plus side, we still have a fair amount of naval capacity left. What do you want? Active sensor link? Yeah, let's build up as much love between us as we can. Oh, you guys got Sanctuary? I don't necessarily know that there's a good thing the Spork Order has Sanctuary. Do you have anything else? Doesn't look like it. I'd like to communicate with these guys, but
construction complete.
No such luck. How's the Spork fleet looking? Anyway, it is not a Spork fleet, is it? It is an unknown pirate fleet, maybe? Or nomads? I think that might be nomads. Let's investigate them. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, that's fine. In the orbit of Kel, let's take a look. So, the Sporks have cruisers, which is a little concerning. But it looks like they're also rolling missiles, which is just fine by me. We got some point defense, but they've also got, a gigantic fleet. But to give you an idea of what I mean by, like, you know, space station power, take a look at this. This is their capital space station. 13,500 fleet power. It's going to be a long time before we go to war with the sports, is basically what I'm saying with this mod. Now, I'm not complaining either. It's just, you know, it's the truth.
Technology secured.
Alright, we got some new tech. Army upkeep is down. That's good. Intersystem trade facilities. Expanding commercial port, getting us some mineral boost wouldn't be bad. I do like a straight up habitability boost, though. That is nice. And we don't necessarily need to worry about pushing our borders out too much. But a habitability boost will be nice, especially since I have no idea what we're going to be getting from the Takaris assimilators. I just know that Ronto Swarm made peace. How bad is that? Oh man, the spoats. The spoats have been basically consumed there. And so, yeah, the sporks and the elves... Sorry, the sporks and the spelves. Like, man, we gotta save the spoats. Sporks, spelves, spoats, yeah. Sporves. Just add space to things. But yeah, that's becoming a bit of a concern that I'm glad we are on the exact opposite side of the galaxy of. It should, in theory, at least distract the Federation once they get up there. What do I got rolling around here? Oh, they're already going plasma. Which could be a problem. Or, you know, it won't be. We'll see. Let's try and build some things here, shall we? No, not that. Let's get that going. Let's clear these two things so we can get the rest on the go. We will slap down a mine up here. It's looking good. Abyssus, what have you got? We can definitely upgrade you to a proper physics lab. Everything else is looking fine there. Tethys. Yeah, we're coming along. I mean, we got everything we need, so it's just a question of what are we going to build next. And I think that means mines? Maybe not. Maybe we'll get some power, in which case that is the best spot, and we'll just sacrifice those two mines, because I mean, when you got resources like this, who needs that, right? It's a shame, but life is full of hard choices sometimes. You already have a military training facility, which is lovely. So I think what we're gonna do, you don't have an energy grid? Probably because the only thing producing energy is the Betherian stone, right? Right. Okay, that's fine. Hollow temple there. Get some more unity going. We got a hollow temple here, so what else can we build if we wanted to? I guess a gene clinic, but that's not really necessary. We could build a mineral silo, but that's not really necessary either. And Tethys. We might as well get that power plant rolling for you now. Okay, good. We got a military in place, so let's just start getting some more ships up. Pardon me while I refresh myself with what we're rolling. Lasers. For now, that's good. We'll start to diversify our... Well, I mean, I guess we could start diversifying our weapon count, or our weapon type now. Throw in an autocannon and throw in an autocannon. At some point, I'd like to change all of my small slots to autocannon. There's no real reason for that other than I think an autocannon fits nicely in that role. Mining station, research station, lovely. So we can get these upgraded then, so that they represent our new fleet type, and our fleet power went up a little bit. Might want to slowly switch over to kinetics entirely. I usually play kinetics. I wanted to do lasers for something different, and I'm not sure that something different was the right thing to do. Anyway, We're gonna need some more destroyers, I think. First off, yeah, we'll get the only one we can get. Rights of Conquest. Loverly.
Construction.
And I just want to give it just a little bit more time. You know what we probably should do? Is get some energy production rolling. We'll be fine with our ground-based energy for the next little while. But now that we're in single digits, you know, it's going to be a while before we get some more energy production rolling on Delphi. We'll just move you there so I don't have to make any tough choices in life. And I think Tethys too, right? Yeah, so we'll get Tethys upgraded. And then with that and all of our solar panels on our star bases, should be pretty good for energy production. Well, I mean, you know, we'll have to get more energy production going. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Almost. Well, and when I say almost, it's like, well, yeah, just another month. That's fine. UV lasers, which is nice. We might as well get, I mean, we have no reason to get particle lances yet. Assist research would be really good. So our ships can actually help out. Level 3 spaceport. You jerk store. Okay, well, we'll get another destroyer there then. There'll be 4 more destroyers. Putting us up to 14.
Construction complete.
Excellent.
Technology secured.
New defense stations, that's fine. I think mineral processing plant too. Although our minerals are coming in nicely now. So that's good. What we need to, yeah, I mean, what we need to worry about really is fleet power. And we just need to make sure we've got enough fleet power to punch through that stupid mining drone station. The mining drones mainly use lasers, which means we want shields. This is about as best as we're going to get for the moment. But, you know, at least it's something. Oh, and we got the new UV lasers, too. It's going to mean a complete redesign of the Corvette. How about our destroyer? We might be able to do this with the destroyer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're still good there. Everything's good there. Afterburners seem kind of unnecessary, so let's get that done. And then, like, does it make sense to even do this? We still have the medium shield, which is really what matters for the targets we're going up against.
Construction complete.
And maybe with those upgraded lasers, we'll have enough power to go after the drones. Let's find out. How much is that going to cost us? 355. Let's do it. Who's dead? Governor Mavis West. Thankfully, we only have one governor, so that's easy enough to change. What do we got? Lifespan, slaves, adaptability, or army build cost, speed, and garrison health. Sure, I mean, when we build armies, it's going to be important to
Vessels upgraded.
2,600. Still, I'm still feeling like that's just not enough. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna turn it all. Oh man, our food now is like not in a good spot. That's okay. We don't have necessarily like a real farming planet. So unfortunately, what I like to do usually is have, you know, roughly one planet that's sort of totally devoted to farming. There's too many farms on Unity. I know that's crazy to say when we only have +3 food, But I also like it when, you know, my capital isn't producing any food at all. Frick. The UN just keeps, you know, freaking getting stronger. That's okay. We'll turn our attention to them when we need to. Yeah. So, well, I don't need... More unity would be nice just to get through these quicker. How much is that going to cost us? 180. It's like a destroyer. I think it's probably better to build the destroyer. I mean, it isn't a destroyer, you know, it's more like a Corvette plus a little bit. I'd rather have the ships at this stage, I think. Energy's looking okay, so we can definitely go minerals on that guy. Yeah, get those 4 minerals. I got the research for that yet? Almost. In a month. In a month I'll be able to get scientists assisting research from our ships, which would be nice. I feel like that's probably a good use of our minerals instead, though. And shield capacitors, absolutely. Even though it's going to take a little while, it's fine. There we go. Now we can assist research. Now I'll have to... I was going to say, that is not who I'm looking for. You're probably best for a ship captain. There we go. We'll get some more research coming in from our science ships helping us out, which is nice. I would say probably actually colonial bureaucracy. Usually I like handing things over to sectors, but I mean, we only have one other planet here. Might as well take it for ourselves. And then I got distracted. There's something I was looking to do. I don't remember what it was. It's the joy of old age, I guess. I kid, I'm not that old, but, you know. Hardy har har. Old man playing video games. Alright, well, I mean, finally our, like, ship captain scientists are starting to get some stuff done. Starting to level up again, which is nice. We surveyed everywhere they can go. It sucks. So I may also want to go out and fire off another frontier outpost down here in the Void Sea to secure that border and be ready to push against the Takar simulators, to also give us somewhere to, like, defend ourselves from. So what are these at? How are these looking? These guys need some serious upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. Ship designer, frontier outpost. What I'll just do is clear and autocomplete, because, my god, going through and filling all that out seems ridiculous. You can see the AI is already starting to switch us over to kinetic weaponry anyway. We don't have torpedoes research, so that's fine. We'll get the Diviner class frontier outpost up, and then we can start upgrading the 664. Maybe we won't upgrade those, and we'll just build a new one and come back and upgrade those if and when I remember to. That's probably going to be our plan. How is our defensive station looking? Probably pretty weak as well. So we'll get that going also. I think you... Nah, you're not helping us. In that particular source of research is fine. We give you 395 minerals and we get a research agreement. I'm guessing... Can I just safely close that without... Good. I'm guessing these guys are, like, way ahead of us technologically speaking, right? Our tech levels are equal. How long is this going to last for? 30 years? Yeah, that seems fine. Mainly I'm doing that just to build up relations between us and the Spork Order. Because if we've got one ally out there, it's those asshats. This is nice, though. The Sporfs are starting to set up a border with the Ronto Swarm, which should certainly anger the Ronto Swarm. and might cause them to come north. Whether that's ultimately a good thing or not, I'm not entirely sure. But for the early, or for the meantime, that'd be great. Get that Federation fighting the Ronto Swarm. And then weaken them, maybe even fracture them. Although I imagine the Ronto Swarm will just devour the planets, because that's what they're set up to do. Okay, so if we need to choose between the Frontier Outpost and the fleet, and I think that is indeed something we need to choose,
Communications.
then what do we got? A non-aggression pact with you? Sure. You're way across the galaxy and you're what? 4 systems? No, just 3 systems and a Frontier Outpost. Wonder why the Ronto Swarm never got that. Seems silly that they haven't. So what are we at? 14. We can afford 10. So we can afford 5 more destroyers from a fleet, a naval capacity standpoint. So those 2, and then we'll need to upgrade these to build any more. So, well, no, let's be smart about this, right? And get the ships we know we need. That seems like a better idea. We might even be able to do some trades with the Sports. Because we always do. We want to give you
Construction complete.
energy credits, and we want to take minerals. We want to take like 100 minerals. How many? Oh, wow, really? Really? We can do a... Alright, so why don't we do that? That seems good. We could probably finagle the pricing there a bit, but you know what, that's fine. We'll get another destroyer. And then I'm thinking we should be... Those are only 85? Thought our destroyers were stronger. What I'd give for cruisers, man. Like, that would be very nice right now. So my big concern, because I'm not sure how our fleet strength is affecting these guys coming after us. Ended their rivalry with the Takaris. Oh yeah, and now everybody's setting the Ronto Swarm.
Construction complete.
Good, good. Let's have you guys battle it out like crazy. So many people are just like, no, don't worry, Spoats. We'll protect you. Well, the Takaris assimilators won't be much for protection. Let's just make sure. Purple laser's good. Where's our corvettes? Purple laser's good. Shield capacitors to go after the mining drones might not be a bad idea as well, but
Construction complete.
you know, it's gonna be what, 60 months? Yeah, we don't have the time. We need to get moving, and I am gonna move my construction ship over here. Hold on though. Did we? Oh yeah, we just did redesign the Frontier Outposts. We might as well take our defensive platform and upgrade those as well. I don't know, just clear, autocomplete. There we go. That's good. Save that. It's interesting that they use the energy siphon in this. 150% shield damage? I can see why they use the energy siphon in that. Okay. That makes sense to me. Construction ship. Come on. Come on. There we go. Go build the Frontier Outpost. So it still feels like our fleet might not be strong enough to do what I'm wanting it to do here. But I also feel like now's really the time. I mean, we could wait things out and upgrade our star bases. And really, it makes more sense to upgrade these guys. Look at that, even with our full fleet out, we're making energy credits, which is nice. We've received reports that the mineral processing hub observed in the Hyken system has been destroyed. Its significant stores of raw and processed minerals were jettisoned and have made planetfall on CCC 472 in the local asteroid system. Let's go see what's going on. Is that the Stellaris assimilators doing their thing? It certainly feels like it, doesn't it? And their fleet power is better than ours. Excuse me. Yeah, and this is completely wide open. All right, well that certainly does change things. For us anyway. Have we got a starbase over here in Tethys? We do. For now, I think moving ourselves into a position to strike against the Stellaris assimilators is probably the best bet. Can we actually see what's going on over here? So they are just colonizing this planet right now. We don't know who's on it. So maybe... no, sending our fleet home would be a good idea. And if we don't have much infrastructure in place, so I mean that at least makes building up the
Construction complete.
The spaceport easier. We don't have to make decisions, we just have to make it bigger, which is nice. What do we got? The Spork Order has revoked our guarantee. Everybody's revoked guarantees. It's crazy, crazy town. Abyssus. Looking okay. We got a bunch of empty places now, which suck. Food is still doing okay, so let's get another power plant going. And we don't have a power hub for the moment. That should, well, no, we might as well throw one of those down, and we'll do that first. So let's cancel you and then build you. There we go. With the power hub going first. That was on what? Delphi? Yeah, let's get the mines rolling there. It's looking pretty good. Probably gonna need some more energy. Oh no, we won't. We won't have to worry about that because the fleet's coming home. That's nice. That's very nice. We got our construction ship moving on the frontier outpost in the Void Sea. That's good. Mineral processing plant level 2. So, I mean, it kind of sucks that we're not pushing into... It kind of sucks that we're not pushing into the Hyken system, but it is okay that we're not. And we're going to set up a nice front line with the Stellaris assimilators over here. And they will be our first conquest. We're just not ready for it yet.
Secured.
Which sucks, I know, but such is life. Let's get the border range now.
Construction complete.
Just to help us out. Tethys has finished its construction queue. So that's good. Because it's at the border, we might as well get it up to be as big as we can. Even bigger than the spaceport above Unity,
complete.
Which is pretty nifty. But like I say, I mean, this is basically going to turn into the front line here. So getting ourselves set up for defense is good. We'll slap down a defensive station, which we did redesign. So I should probably upgrade those. Did I wind up... I think I only built the one in Deneb. Well, yeah. We need to upgrade you. Did I have one in Stenlar? No. Did I have one over here? No. I probably wanted to, but then it became unnecessary because we won. You should be moving to a new planet. And taking a look at things. We can start upgrading all of this. Lovely.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Are you not gonna... Oh, you're moving. Okay, well, we'll just swap positions with you then. Because keeping the bio research is going to be kind of important. Whether someone just wants to leave Durkheim for a better life somewhere else, yeah, they can totally do that. We'll worry about fleshing them out in the future. Have I upgraded all the power stations out here? I have. Yes, indeed. So you do get an upgrade. And Tethys, you get an upgrade. Look at that. We're upgrading everybody. Happy days all around. Got a little bit more fleet capacity, so we could throw out some more destroyers if we wanted to. How is that fleet looking anyway? Honestly, another destroyer wouldn't be a bad thing just to get it to 20. And if we're gonna do that, we might as well do that here in Tethys, so the fleet can, or so the new ship can join the fleet right away.
Construction complete.
There we go.
Construction complete.
All that construction is done. Lovely. Looks like we got our frontier outpost done as well. As my voice begins to leave us. Yeah, so we're almost ready. Look at all this stuff. We got some terraforming juice. We got some energy weapon damage increases. This is gonna be handy. I'd like us to expand a bit so we... Oh, it is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're gonna have to worry about border range increasing. Curator Sigma Enclave. I like it. I should probably be continuing this. 2,000? Okay. I guess we're a big enough empire now that it's 2,000. So that's fine. Yeah, you're gone. And I would imagine you were going to Tethys or Delphi. And it looks like... Or maybe Abyssus? Not really sure where you went. That's fine. The planetary capital, that's good. This should also be a planetary capital. Should also be a planetary capital, so indeed Delphi is due for an upgrade. We can commerce exchange, so now we don't have to rely on the Sporfs for trade deals, which is nice. And if I take a look at Abyssus, do we have... We don't. We don't yet have a military academy. So I don't necessarily think training troops on Abyssus is all that necessary at the moment. Besides, 12 units of Space Marines here should be enough to take a planet from the Takaris assimilators. No, that's not the system I wanted. I want this system. Still nowhere near where we need to be in terms of sensor range, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? Let's get mining stations and research stations done over there. I guess it is. Who's at war? The Spork Order with the Takaris assimilators. It's a little bit concerning, but if the Spork Order take anything, it's going to probably be these planets. I can't see them being all that interested in taking these three. So, you know, I mean, maybe now is absolutely the time to go after Takaris assimilators with the Spork Order, you know, declaring war on them. So let's see what we would want from them. Obviously, we want the Solea system, the Hixam system, and the Fiona system. So we're looking at 34. I don't really care about anything else. We don't necessarily need to make them a vassal or a tributary. So that right there may be our best bet. I know all of you are impatient for war. Considering how long this episode is, I think we're going to hold off on the war with the Takaris assimilators for next episode. But is there anything else we need to do before then? I don't think so. I think just... I mean, maybe 2 more destroyers would be a good idea, right? Just to get us to fleet cap. So let's do that. 2 more destroyers for the fleet. Get our fleet up to full cap, and then next episode we can go after the Takaris assimilators and start expanding into this area of space. We know that they got a colony going on there. And then, like,
Construction.
what planet type is your home type? Alpine. So it's unlikely that the mechanist space penguins are living here, because I think that was a savanna or a tundra. No, desert,
Construction complete.
because it said. So I don't know. I should have built that destroyer in literally any other system. Clear across the Empire. Oh well, they get a nice tour of the Commonwealth of Man space. It's just fine. Construction ship is working nicely. I just want the fleet to get together here, and then we will end the episode for today. So let's kick it up to speed 3 and let's get this fleet going as quick as we can. The Spork Uprising has declared the Spork Order their rival. The Spork Uprising... what do we got? Democratic Crusaders. Well, I'm sure the freaking UN will absolutely love you. But that's got to be generated from the political mod that I'm running. We're not big enough to have to deal with any of that. So there's benefits to being a tiny empire that, you know, hasn't quote unquote succeeded at anything. That's not true. We've succeeded at a few things, you know. We got 5 planets and a nice little empire. We've won a war against 2 other space empires, so you know that's something to pat ourselves on the back over.
Technology secure.
Anyway, we got some new tech, which is a border range, which is bigger. That's nice. Might as well get an alien zoo, because I know we got some alien pets kicking around somewhere. Was it on Delphi? Yeah, it's on Delphi. So this guy's just sitting here waiting for the zoo to open. Don't have the heart to tell him that it's many, many moons away. Might as well get a science lab rolling here as well.
Construction complete.
Our fleet is together. Lovely. We are at fleet limit. What was built? A research station over here. That means the system is all fully developed. So we might as well grab those 2 and then tell the construction ship to GTFO, because we're going to be moving against the Takaris assimilators. One other thing I should do before I declare war. Let's get our transport fleets all set up and ready to go. I don't care about the name of the transport fleet. I'm wondering is the transport construction probably could do with an update. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. What do we got? We'll do that. Okay. Let's merge you guys together. So you travel all together. Let's find ourselves a general. Morale and defense doesn't really matter.
Technology secured.
Yeah, let's go with, actually, let's go with the upkeep, because this guy's, like, many years younger. Spork Uprising has declared Ronto Swarm as their rival. That seems a little ambitious while you're, you know, fighting for your independence. What do we got here? Governing Ethics Attraction. That Disruptors sound like a good idea. Just to get some new ships ready. We'll get you guys upgraded. I guess it's just a sensor package upgrade, really, but that's okay. You know, having troops with sensors, it's not a bad thing.
Construction complete.
I don't know why I clicked on that. I didn't necessarily need to see it. Our transport ships are all upgraded. Yeah, it was just a sensor package upgrade. That's fine. And some defenses in case they wind up getting attacked. Who knows? Let's give this a save. I'm going to try and get another episode up within the next day or two. I know that it's been not so great upload-wise, but you know what? I'm trying to find the time in my schedule to get more episodes done. So I'm hoping to get some more in the next day or two. I mean, now that we got a war, we got something to work towards, right? I mean, we always had something to work towards. Regardless, thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.